Welcome to my video on resolution versus precision in measurement. First of all, what is resolution? Resolution is the smallest unit an instrument can show. In the case of a ruler here, it would be like this ruler would be 1 millimeter, and this would be a fraction of an inch here, and this is down to 0.05 millimeter. So that's the resolution of these two rulers in millimeters. A wooden ruler is marked in 1 millimeter resolution. A machinist ruler is 0.5 millimeter resolution. And if we get a caliper, it can go down to 0.01 millimeter of resolution. So it depends on what instrument you're using. So what is precision? Now, precision is different. It's related quantity, but different. Precision is how close repeated measurements are to each other. Say if you take 10 measurements, what's the spread in those measurements? A more precise instrument gives a smaller spread. Even with a coarse instrument, if repeated values cluster, it is precise. A precise tool gives consistent results, regardless of accuracy. So resolution versus precision. Resolution equals the smallest graduation on the scale. Precision deals with repeatability of measurements. So high resolution often allows greater precision, but not always. Careless techniques can ruin precision, even with a high resolution tool. In other words, if you don't know what you're doing or you're not careful, you're going to get a bad measurement. So spend the time to do it right and learn your tool. So what I did was I took this little metal bar right here, just pulled it out of my garage, and then I got 4 measuring instruments. One is a yardstick that measures in centimeters, and it only goes to 5 millimeters as a resolution. So I measured 90 millimeters was the length of this little metal bar with a resolution of 5 millimeters. Next, I got a wooden ruler that has a resolution of 1 millimeter, and I measured approximately another 90 millimeters as the length of this metal bar right here. So next I got out my machinist ruler, and it's a metal ruler. It's more finely marked, and they go down to 0.05. So I came up with about 89.5 was the length of this bar using this with a 0.05 millimeter resolution. And finally, the greatest resolution I used was 0.01 millimeter, and with this I came up with 89.78 millimeters as the length of this bar. So I measured it 4 different ways and got 4 different numbers. So what conclusions can I draw from this? Well, 1 resolution is the smallest division an instrument can display. It's a definition. Precision is the repeatability of how consistently and consistency of measurements. In other words, if your tool is sloppy or you're sloppy, you're going to get a very low precision because you're going to get a big spread in the measurements. So a high resolution tool often allows for more precise measurements if done properly, but precision also depends on technique. So in this example, I had a yardstick with 5 millimeter resolution. I got a rough measurement of 90 millimeters. I switched to a 1 millimeter resolution ruler, got a little better resolution, but it was still 90 millimeters. I couldn't tell the difference. And then on the 0.5 millimeter resolution metal ruler, I came up with 89.5. And then with the digital caliper with a 0.01 millimeter resolution, I got my most precise measurement, and I came out to 89.78. So the key takeaways from this video are: resolution does not equal precision. They are related but not the same. A digital caliper showed the highest resolution and also gave the most precise and reliable result. Good measurement require both a suitable instrument and careful technique. Well, I hope you learned a little bit about measurement and what the difference between resolution and precision is. It's very important for anywhere you're doing anything in the science or engineering or the machine shop or just building something. You need to understand what your instrument is telling you. Hope you like this video. Give me a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.